A heartbreaking Nashville statistic, a dramatic rise in overdose deaths. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Nashville now has the second highest rate of overdose deaths in the country. That's according to a first-of-its-kind tracker by the San Francisco Chronicle.
Davidson County is ranked just behind Baltimore. News 2's Tori Gessner spoke with an addiction specialist about why this area is suffering more than most.
Dr. Chapman Sledge has been treating people with addictions for decades. But even after all those years, some things still surprise him.
I was shocked.
And when he saw where Davidson County ranked in the country for overdose death rates, he had to do a double take.
I assumed that what we're dealing with here locally is what everybody else is dealing with.
Falling second in the country for the most overdose deaths per 100,000 people, right behind Baltimore. Sledge, chief medical officer at Cumberland Heights, says the synthetic opioid fentanyl is partly to blame. Nowadays, it's mixed into everything, from fake prescription pills like counterfeit Xanax to meth and cocaine.
You just don't know what's out there, and you can't trust the supply. You can trust the supply to have fentanyl, actually. And it is ubiquitous. It's showing up in everything.
And it's putting everyone who does drugs, even just once, at a higher risk of death. More than 330 people died of an overdose during the first half of this year in Davidson County, according to Metro's Department of Health. Fentanyl was detected more than 75% of the time. Despite the staggering numbers, overdose deaths are going down in the Nashville area, partly thanks to naloxone. The drug has saved countless lives. Sledge says he's also noticing a trend.
You know, we always ask about previous overdose when somebody shows up for treatment, and people sometimes normalize overdosing. You know, basically you die, you're brought back to life, and that becomes, you know, sort of the cost of doing business for an opioid addict, and it's really, really sad.
A grim reality of a disease that doesn't discriminate. Dr. Sledge encourages everyone to carry naloxone with them because he says you never know when you'll encounter someone who is overdosing. You can get the name brand Narcan at select stores over the counter.